Have you ever felt trapped by your dreams, or perhaps more accurately, by your nightmares? What if your entire reality depended on someone else's art, someone you've never met, someone who paints your very existence into being? Imagine a world perpetually cloaked in a chilling twilight, a place where cities float precariously on vast seas of nightmare, a realm where the air itself shimmers with unseen threats and shadows hold more than just darkness. This is the surreal landscape of Komashi, where a lone painter toils day in and day out, giving form to the nightmares that keep the world safe, a world known as the Splintered Coast. This is the domain of Nikaro, the Nightmare Painter. Now shift your perspective to a vibrant, bustling city, a place of endless sunlight and lush greenery, a metropolis where citizens spend their lives cultivating their inner light, their spiritual essence, to nourish the very fabric of their reality. This is Torio, a city where a young woman named Yumi dedicates her life to her sacred duty, a duty that involves channeling the sunlight itself to sustain her people. This is the world of Yumi, a Hyonin, a living conduit of light. Two worlds utterly disparate. Two lives fundamentally different, yet intertwined by a cosmic thread so bizarre, so fantastical, it defies logical explanation. Yumi and Nikaro are about to discover that their realities are not their own, that they are two sides of a coin, flipped by an unknown hand, one a source of light and life, the other a crucible of fear and darkness. Brandon Sanderson, master of intricate magic systems and breathtaking world-building, invites you on an unforgettable journey in Yumi and the Nightmare Painter, a standalone novel in his Secret Project series that will leave you questioning the very nature of reality and the power of connection. This isn't just a fantasy story, it's a philosophical exploration of art, purpose, and sacrifice cloaked in an utterly unique narrative. Our story begins in Komashi, where Nikaro shoulders the immense burden of creating nightmares. Each night he enters a meditative state, a trance-like existence, where he gives form to the very essence of nightmares. These are not just bad dreams, they are tangible, horrifying entities that once unleashed would devastate Komashi. So Nikaro paints, capturing their monstrous visages on canvas, turning them into inert works of art. His life is a solitary existence, a continuous cycle of creation and containment, a lonely vigil against a world threatening to unravel. Meanwhile, in Torio, Yumi lives a life of serene dedication. As a Hyonin, she is revered, a spiritual leader who guides her people in their daily rituals of light, harvesting. Her days are spent in prayer and meditation, focusing her inner light to create a constant supply of spiritual nourishment for Torio. The city thrives on this light, literally existing because of it. Her life is one of discipline and purpose, a vibrant contrast to Nikaro's shadowed existence. Then, something impossible happens, a cosmic glitch, a bizarre phenomenon that thrusts Yumi and Nikaro into each other's worlds, but not in the way you might expect. They don't physically swap places. Instead, their minds, their very consciousnesses are somehow intertwined. They begin to perceive each other's realities as if looking through a shared window, a window that opens not just to sight, but to touch, smell and sound. Imagine waking up to find you can see. Through another person's eyes, feel their emotions, and even control their limbs as if they were your own. This is the disorienting reality for Yumi and Nikaro. They are simultaneously themselves and each other, a surreal dance of dual existence. It is a connection that is initially baffling, then frustrating, and finally profoundly intimate. As their shared reality unfolds, they quickly realize that their lives are linked by more than just this strange consciousness swap. A devastating blight begins to consume Torio, threatening to extinguish its very light, while in Komashi, a sinister force begins to destabilize the nightmare containment, leading to increasingly dangerous eruptions of Thazy. It becomes terrifyingly clear that the problems in one world are directly impacting the other, and that their strange connection is somehow at the heart of it all. Yumi and Nikaro must learn to navigate this bizarre shared existence, relying on each other in ways they never thought possible. Yumi, the pragmatic and empathetic, Hyonin struggles to understand Nikaro's artistic process and his dark world, while Nikaro, the quiet and stoic painter, is overwhelmed by Yumi's vibrant personality and the sheer joy of her sunny reality. Their initial awkwardness gives way to grudging respect, then to a deeper understanding as they begin to piece together the truth behind their predicament. The magic system in Yumi and the Nightmare Painter is classic, Sanderson inventive and meticulously detailed. In Komashi, Thazy are not just fears, but manifestations of psychic energy given form by Nikaro's unique ability to render them on canvas. It is a subtle yet powerful art form, where the act of painting itself is a ward against chaos. In Torio, the Hyonin's light harvesting is a spiritual endeavor, a collective act of faith that literally sustains their world. These two systems, though seemingly opposed, are revealed to be two sides of the same cosmic coin, a profound interplay of spiritual and artistic energy as Yumi and Nikaro delve deeper into the mystery of their connection. They uncover secrets about their worlds, their pasts, and the true nature of their purpose. They learn that their destinies are not their own, but are woven into a grander tapestry orchestrated by forces far beyond their comprehension. The stakes escalate with each revelation, threatening not just their individual lives, but the very existence of both Komashi and Torio. The narrative is a masterful blend of mystery, romance, and adventure. It's a story about finding beauty in darkness and light, in unexpected places, about the power of empathy and understanding to bridge even the most insurmountable divides. And at its heart, it is a love story not just between two people, but between two worlds, between art and spirit, between creation and containment. Yumi and the Nightmare Painter is a feast for the imagination, a story that will challenge your perceptions and leave you breathless. It's a testament to Brandon Sanderson's unparalleled ability to craft worlds that feel both alien and intimately familiar, characters you root for, and magic systems that utterly captivate. So if you're ready to immerse yourself in a tale of breathtaking originality, where the fate of two worlds rests on the brushstrokes of a lonely artist and the radiant spirit of a dutiful priestess, then embark on this extraordinary adventure. Don't just hear about it. Experience the wonder for yourself. Dive into the full audiobook of Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. You won't regret it, and you can find the link to listen in the description below.